Hey guys, thanks again for joining my channel. Today I am setting up my mini happy planner today for the rest of 2019. So I'm going to set it up to cover August of 2019 through December of 2019 today. Just a little bit of history. I was previously planning, and I planned both in a classic and a big happy planner, which I was able to use it kind of off and on, but not really consistently. So in January, I actually switched careers. So now I'm a driver. So I'm basically on the road anywhere from 12 to 15 hours a day, Monday through Friday. With that change, I decided to actually switch over to a mini happy planner. So in January, I switched over to this one, and I have been able to use it a little bit more consistently than I was the classic and the big. And I think just because with the mini, it allows me to kind of have it at all times. It lives in my purse, and I always have my purse with me. If I'm at home, I'm going to have it with me. If I'm on the road, I'm going to have it with me. So I think that has helped that I have this planner with me, so I've been able to use it a little bit more consistently. Now with the layouts, though, I think it's the layout itself that hasn't been working as well as I would like. Even though I am using it more, I still don't have that perfect planner piece. So I did purchase these two layouts to kind of help with that. With the mini happy planner also, I have noticed that, and you'll notice on this one that I actually have the expander disc, and I will be putting these on an expander disc today too, because I find that I actually use more pages in the mini happy planner. Since it does have a little bit smaller writing space on there, I tend to use more pages just to kind of make up for that. And I will be putting both of these together on expander discs as well, so that way I'll have plenty of room to add as many sheets as I need to. Both of these I purchased in Joann's a couple of months back. The dates for the planners themselves are from July of 2019 through June of 2020. I am getting a little bit of a late start getting these set up. I did plan on getting them set up sooner, but things happened, so I wasn't able to. But I did want to kind of share my setup with you today. I am going to put them together to do a transformer planner. I did not invent the concept of the transformer planner, and I apologize. I don't have the name of the person who did. I know there's several videos out there on YouTube that do reference the transformer planner and how to get one set up, but I apologize. I'm not sure who originally came up with the idea, but I did not. So I do want to make that disclosure right up front. The transformer planner to me is kind of like Franken planning, but also including the covers. And I've noticed that with this one, you'll see that I have this one set up in transformer planner, and I do kind of like the separation of the covers just to kind of separate the different sections of the planner. So that way you can kind of see, and these are the ones I was using. And again, I set this one up starting in January, and I've been using it up till now, up till August, but it's time to get switched over into the new planners today. So I did want to kind of share this setup with you guys. Now for this one, I plan on using, just because of the colors in these, I plan on actually using these discs, these beauties right here. So I'm excited to get these set up too, just to give it a little bit more pop of color to kind of match these. I did love the color schemes and just the kind of airy, fresh look that both of these had. So I am excited to get switched into these. They are two different layouts. This one, the Squeeze the Day one, the lemon one, is a dashboard weekly, and then this one right here is a dashboard monthly. Now the weekly I'm also going to combine with a horizontal planner as well. And this one is an old one that I had bought, I think at the first of the year, maybe the last of 2018 that I had purchased. It is a horizontal planner just to give me a little bit more room on my weekly sections. I'm going to combine it with this to kind of give more room, since it is in a mini but has less space on each one of the sheets. So I am going to trickle some of this in there as well. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to start just by taking the covers off of these so I can get the covers onto the discs. And get these on the discs. I'm hoping the turquoise discs will really pop with the colors. And you can tell I haven't had a whole lot of practice with this. Usually I would just purchase one and just kind of stick with it instead of kind of moving it around. So you can tell I don't really have a whole lot of, whoops. I'm kind of clumsy with this piece of it. And again, I'm gonna skip July just because we've already been through July, so I really don't need to include July in here, and start with August. I'm gonna go ahead, just because I know I'm also gonna use this one as well, so I'm gonna go ahead and include the covers on here. Ooh, maybe I should just do one cover at a time. Oh, there it is. It's going on a little bit more smoother now. Man, I really like those turquoise discs. And even though I thought my other one that I was using was totally gorgeous, I just sort of wanted something different just because I had been using that one for so many months. And then I'm also going to include the cover of this mini mermaid planner as well, just to have a paper section in my, just where I keep some lined paper in the planner as well. So I'm going to go ahead and include this also. Sorry, I know this isn't the prettiest. I'm also trying not to chip a nail too while I'm doing this. So I am a little bit clumsy with this. Okay, perfect. All right, so I have all my covers on there. So I am gonna start with this one. And from this planner, I'll just stick those little extra discs to the side. Because when you purchase the expander discs, I think they come with, is it 11 discs? I think, just in case you do want to either put them on a big classic or a mini, just so you have enough for all of them. So I'm going to include the cover sheet here. And there's the cover sheet. And then I'm going to skip July and start with August. So here's my August. And again, I did do a flip through of this planner on my channel. And right now I'm just going to do August through December because I'm honestly, a lot of new planners come out that start at the first of the year. So I may continue in these, and then I may switch up by that time. So right now I'm just going to put August through December in here. And here's October. And previously in my mini planner, I was actually using a horizontal layout, but I was also including like a line sheet in between each one of the weeks so I can make lists. So that's the reason why I wanted to include the dashboard layout, which is more, to me, it's almost more like a layout that's set up to make to-do lists, like your weekly to-do list, and also it's split up to where you can make daily to-do lists as well. So that's the reason why I'm going to combine the weekly dashboard layout with the horizontal. So hopefully that will work out well, and we'll just kind of see, because this is the first time I've used this pairing, so we'll just kind of have to see as I go through how it's working out for me. And I just love this planner. So cute. Okay, so that's set up. And I'll go in and do the other months later, but just so you can kind of see how I'm gonna pair up the horizontal with the dashboard, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my August. And again, this is the August divider. So cute. I even love the currently page in these. So cute. And then there's the monthly. And then you come to the dashboard layout. For this though, I am pulling out the mermaid planner, and I just took the cover off of this earlier so I could have a section for my paper. But how I'm going to use this is because I want to use the calendar for the Lemons planner, the monthly calendar. So I'm going to actually tape these two pages together like this. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me get my double-sided tape here. Just because I don't have enough space, I'm going to tear these off the ring and do it real quick. And then I'll show you the finished product. Once I get the double-sided tape on here. So I sort of want it to look like it all goes together. So I'm going to tape these two pages together. Okay, and then this is what it looks like. I get it all, and it is a little bit crooked. I probably should have put them on the rings and done them that way. All right, let's try this again. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is what each of my month is going to look like. Again, I'm just going to set up August on camera so you can kind of see how the layout's gonna go. So I'm going to have my divider, and then this is the monthly, and then it's going to go into the horizontal layout, which this is where I'm going to actually keep my calendar items on and my schedules. But in the middle of my weekly, I have my dashboard. So, and you'll see that the dates here match up, starting with the 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So this is going to be my checklist, basically, that's in the middle of my horizontal layout. So, and previously I was using something similar to this, but instead of the dashboard that I had in the middle of it, which I love, I just had a plain sheet, just a plain lined paper. So I think the dashboard, how it's all separated out, is going to work a little bit better for me for my to-do list. So again, I'm going to do the schedules on my weekly sheet, and then this is the page I have in the center of it is just from the dashboard layout. So, and I have where the dates all match up. The only thing is, though, with the way I'm doing it, the very last week, I am just going to have to, because it's not going to match up properly, is I'm just going to have to use a plain sheet of paper for my very last week. But that's okay. I don't really mind doing that because the rest of them are going to look super cute with the dashboard plus the horizontal layout. So there's that one. And, of course, these matchups here too, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I got to stick my horizontal in here. And then the dashboard's going to be in between my horizontal. And this just gives me a little bit more space every week just because I did switch from a classic to a mini. So this just gives me a little bit more writing space each week. to kind of do my to-do list on this one sheet and then do my schedule on the horizontal layout. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what that's from. Oh well, okay. So there's that one, and then I have this one. You know what? Okay, and this is where I'm gonna have to use the plain sheet, and that's basically because I like this currently page better than this currently page. So I'm gonna tape the two of these together. So to make up for the missing dashboard page, I'm just gonna put a line sheet in there, which is what I was doing previously anyway. So, and it was working okay. It's just it doesn't separate it out like the other ones did. So we'll see which one I wanna use. And I'll just use this one for this week. Yay, okay. So, and then for this, I'm just gonna tape these two together. So I'm gonna take this one off camera. And it's just because I love that currently page of the Lemons planner. And the mermaid planner is super cute too, and I love the colors in it, just not as much as I do the lemons. So that's the reason why I decided to stick with the lemons divider, currently pages, monthly page, and stuff like that. So and just add in the horizontal layout of the mermaid mini happy planner. And that's another reason why I'm only putting August through December in here, is because the mermaid planner that I'm adding in here to kind of give me that horizontal layout only goes through December, because I'd actually purchased it at the end of last year. So, okay, perfect. So just a quick flip through just to make sure I set this up correctly. I got my monthly, and then I got my first week, my second week, my third week, my fourth week, and my last week. So yay. And then I have that cute little planner. Okay, and I'm gonna leave that like that, and I'll do the other months off camera just because it's gonna be basically set up the same way, just throughout the rest of the year. Okay, and so this is my next one, and this one right here is the monthly dashboard layout. And what I'm going to use this one for is basically for goal setting, and that's for personal goals and work related goals as well. So let me pull out the sheets for this one. Oh, this one's super cute too. And I really love the colors in both. And they sort of coordinate together, which is the reason why I decided to get those two. And it seemed like Joann's was the last one to release their planners, so it was hard, but I held out until Joann's did their release so I could get these two in particular to set up my planners, just because I loved all the bright colors and just kind of the feel of both of them. And there's my title sheet, and then we'll set up August. And this is the August. Oh, so cute. And again, I do have a full flip through of these on my channel so you can see what they look like before I started. Kind of switch them up and place them in here. And October. And some new here. And December. And I'll just save the rest and just keep them on the rings, so I I can decide in January what I'm going to do from there. If this is working for me, I may continue on with these planners. If not, I'm going to switch it up. Okay, and then for my last section, Little Mermaid section, I'm just going to set up some lined paper in it. And previously, I just had some just random kind of lined sheets in there, so I'll pull from that stock. Just so I have some line sheets just in case I need to add any in there. And put this in there as well. And a lot of this lined paper, I got it Hobby Lobby for like super cheap. I think it came out with the Happy Planner girls this year, and I can't remember which girls these were. It may have been the fitness one, the fitness planner pack for the mini. But I found them like super cheap on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Once the first of the year started, because I think the planners were starting in January, and I think I found them on clearance like in February or something. So I stacked up on a bunch of these lined paper because you can never have too much of that. Okay, so this is what, and just to show you what the different covers look like when you kind of switch them over. Oh, super cute. I just love them with the turquoise disc. And then this one. Super cute. Okay, well that is my planner set up for my mini going forward, and I'll kind of keep in touch with you guys just to kind of let you know how it's working for me. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, please feel free to leave them. Also, if you like this video, please press the like button, and to subscribe to my channel, please press subscribe. Thank you so much.